Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Sunday and I am being lazy. That is all for now, thank you very much, as you were. I decided to go for a hike because I haven't done one I went for a quick walk the other day, but I haven't done a proper hike in quite a while. I mean, I don't know if you'd class walking around an arboretum as a hike. It wasn't really, it was a leisurely stroll. But I'm definitely going for a hike today. And where I end up I do not know, because I'm not doing a circular route. Lee is going to pick me up from wherever I call him from and say, I'm worn out, come get me. I know it's easy to just look at trees and say a tree is a tree, but if you look at that row of trees along there, that hedgerow, and across there, across the back, how many different trees can you find? I mean, I'm pretty certain that's an oak in the corner, and you've got the huge pines behind, and then all these different cherries and hawthorns and blackthorns. You know, trees are not just trees. When you really start paying attention to it, there are many, many trees all around us. This one here is a blackthorn. You can tell by the flower. This would have been covered in flowers a few weeks ago. A very lovely silver birch. There's the leaves. And a catkins. Ew. 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 Oh. Oops. There's all thorny bits around me as well. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is an ash. I think those things dangling are ash seeds, I think. It's very hard when it's all buds and not leaves. I've reached a point in my walk that is not obvious where the path goes. But when I look at the marks in the grass, they come this way. This is a sort of climby thing. There's no other footpath. And there's a bridge just over there. There's also what looks like an electric fence. I'm going to try and go under it. This could just be a case of somebody being a little bit cheeky with their fence positioning, not maintaining their rights of way. But according to my map, it goes this way. So I'm going to skedoot under this, and go that way and hope for the best. They have put rubber over the barbed wire, which is usually an indication that this is a footpath if they're having to stop stuff, you know, horses and stuff coming through. It's a bit of a bodge job, if you ask me. And I got stung. Oh, got a sore there. Well, I don't know if you can see. You will do later when it all comes up. Right. Whoa! Let's assume it's this way, shall we? And hope for the best. There is a bit of a footpath. Ooh! A hole in the tree. I wonder who lives in there. I don't think this footpath is used very much. There's also these markers here. Where's the snail? And quite often they put markers on just to mark the path, so there are a few indicators, even though the path doesn't look like it's been used very much, that this is actually the footpath. So I'm going to go with it and hope for the best. This tree looks rusty, and it's home to a snail. There are so many different types of snails in this woodland. I'm finding loads of them, all just living on the trees quite happily. Something's been eating a pheasant by the look of it. Just a bit of wing left. Wow. That snapped off and has fallen down. Look at that. So this is called Cuckoo Pint, or Lords and Ladies is the other more common name, I think. That's how I know it. And yeah, this is fine at the moment. I can touch it at the moment. But once it starts to open up and produce its orangey red berries, those are highly poisonous, and you really don't want to be messing around with it then. Very dangerous for children and animals, so if you see it in your garden, it's best to remove it. There we are, this one's opening up. Oh. This tree has been riddled with ivy. You can see it's just strangled the tree. And then of course the tree can't cope and it dies off. Oh, I need longer legs. I found a burrow. It's quite big. And here is my way out. I'm wondering if I went wrong slightly somewhere, because there is another path there that comes from that other field that would have been a much easier route, I'm sure. Oh well, I've got to get back over again. a very big horse chestnut. Look at the zebra stripes on the cherry tree. I think this one is an apple. Just looking at the trunk is different to the cherry. So I received an update from the police this morning about the domestic abuse case last week, and they thanked me for my evidence, they thanked me for giving a statement and for reporting it. It's a pheasant's egg. So I was telling you that the police have been in contact with me, and the email basically says that nothing further is being done. So even though they thanked me for reporting it, and I am glad I reported it, they did say that it does mean they can start the safeguarding process with the victim. So I guess that means they've had conversations with him without her being there, telling him, you know, there are ways out of this. Whether or not he is receptive to it, I don't know. And I guess this means that the lady involved will have a record now of this, of having been arrested because of domestic violence towards her other half. And so I guess if somebody else reports it, or if he reports it, then they're more likely to listen to him, maybe. Or she won't be let off this time because, or that time, because she's already had one arrest for the same thing. And I do want to reiterate, there is help out there for you if you can just find a safe moment to confide in somebody or make that first phone call. You deserve more than what you're going through. I did forget to put a helpline for children on the end of that other video, because even if the abuse isn't towards the children, many children are witnessing domestic abuse, and eventually, once the children get to a certain age, unfortunately it does flow over onto those children. And Childline is always a good place to start if you are a child who is witnessing any form of abuse, not just domestic abuse. I am pretty certain that these are beech trees. I can't get quite close enough, but on the floor are beech nut casings. So I'd say it's a safe bet that's a beech tree. Dear Prince, I have very nearly finished my walk. I'm not going to tell you where I'm ending up because it's sort of within a 7-mile radius of where I live. But yes, I'm going to ask Lee to come and pick me up. If I'm lucky, there might be a pub that I can go and grab something to drink. I could really down a Coke. I'm not one for fizzy drinks, but when I've been on a hike, yeah, I could really do with a good Coke. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this lovely video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the walk. And remember, if you are suffering at the hands of domestic abuse, please do seek help. I cannot stress that enough. Please do seek help. Thanks for watching.